Okay, so what we're looking at here is cable management for cases that have odd odd layouts as far as how you run the cables, like your power cable, your USB cables, stuff like that. So this is mainly going to be for cases such as this. So this is a Phanteks Evolve Shift. I think it's the version 2, the Phanteks Evolve Shift 2, but the version 1 is largely similar to this in how the cables are run. This will also go for, the only other one I can think of, I know there's lots of them. There's lots of cases like this, but the only other one I can think of off the top of my head is the Asus Z11, where it has kind of an internal, it's just got like a hole and then an internal routing for all your power and I/O and everything. So I came up with this way to make it really easy. And exactly how you implement this will depend on the specific construction of the case. But you should be able to do something like this. So what I did here, there's no computer installed here, but you'll be able to see how I did this. So what I did was I went on, let's see, look at my phone here, make sure you can see this. So these are 6-inch, I think I ordered 6-inch. It might have been, no, I think it was 6-inch. I think I ordered 6-inch dongles. So I ordered a couple of them in HDMI, a couple of them in DisplayPort. I ordered an Ethernet one. I ordered, it looks like 3 USB. And what you do is once you have the computer installed, so you wouldn't actually do this. I already had a computer in here that I ended up swapping into a different into a different case, but you wouldn't do this until you have the computer built so you know exactly where each port is. And this would be a lot easier for most people other than myself because for me, it's a little harder because I'm constantly switching parts. So I'd have to kind of adjust these. But if you build one machine and then you leave it, you do this and then you build the machine, then you get these 6-inch cables, these dongles, you put them in and then check this out. Around the back, you have these. So then I just have this, and it makes it a lot easier if I have to move anything around. It's one of those things, I mean, it's kind of stupid. Some people will be like, why would you do that? But for me, I'm constantly moving my computers around, and see, I did this. So this has these little cutouts. I don't know if you can see on the back. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my phone to see what you can see. Okay, so you have these. I just ran, so I used, what do you call these? Velcro cable ties. And I did each, like every like 3 inches to keep it kind of consistent. And then I used a zip tie, just a thin zip tie around each of these. You want to use the cable, the Velcro, just to make sure that when you run the zip tie over it, it won't pinch the cabling. But that, now you can see, then we have our power cord there. And I just have just move it around, do whatever you want. It's all pre-wired. It just makes it a little easier dealing with these cases, especially this one isn't horrible, but like the Z11, for example, is pretty bad. I'm guessing it's part of the reason why it didn't sell very well, but this basically addresses that. And then when you're not using it, you can just do what I did. You can, if you have the case empty, you can just run a cable tie. Let's see if I can get it on here. It doesn't want to go on. Oh, come on. I'll do it up here then. No, that won't work either. I almost did too good of a job with this. I've got it set up so it's really tight. Okay, there we go. So then we do that, and then we just put the cables right back on here. And it's ready for storage. So yeah, again, I hope somebody finds this interesting. It's kind of a creative way I came up with to make sure that the cables are easy to access. And the other thing, that I mentioned here, or that I didn't mention, is some of these are, so this is pre-run. So what that means is that I actually ran more cables than I actually needed for my actual setup. And so I didn't have to go in and add one thing here, one thing there, and run it in. I just already had the dongles hanging there, so I was just able to plug in whatever I needed. When I needed to add additional monitors for the usage that I was using this for, just that kind of stuff. So anyway, hope you guys find this interesting, and thanks for watching the video.